Alrighty, let's get the show started because you know what? Why not? Oh my goodness, there's sound right now. Yes, there is. Let me know if the music behind Puka is a bit too loud or too quiet. Welcome to episode 3 of Silver Speaks. I'm your host, Silver or Silver Lycan, and I am here joined by far one of my favorite animators for Hermitcraft or just animations for Minecraft in general, Th3Pooka.
Oh, I'm blushing for sure.
I'm
Hi,
glad.
everybody.
Hello, hello. So, time to switch over to this overlay because I am professional, like always.
Oh, we're all professional on Twitch.
Oh yeah, of course.
No
Um,
problems.
my gosh, you sound so wholesome. So, oh my gosh, Phil, I swear on my life, I swear on Ellie's life. Ellie, if you're in here, I'm sorry. But holy crap, subscribe for tier 1 for 6 months in advance. What is wrong? I
You're a good guy, Phil. Saw you last on the VOD last stream.
I am shook beyond belief. Thank you so much for that. You mean the world to me. So, um just like last stream, like last week, you guys are free to ask questions. I realize I didn't put the limit up for hydrate, but I did up the price for hydrate because you guys kept trying to drown us. Robin, thank you
I'm
for
okay.
following. Do you have water on you?
I do. Well, yeah, I do have some caffeinated water and some water on me, but I'm sure if there's anybody that's from my streams that are on here for sure, they know me as a Foshman, or basically a fish fox man, because I constantly accidentally drown myself because I forget that I'm not a fish. So if they tell me to hydrate, I am, well, here we go. There's
Oh my
the
goodness.
hydrate thingy.
Yep.
I'm gonna choke on the water or something.
Please don't. I got tea because I need the caffeine.
Well, there we go. One good drink of water down without choking.
Good, I'm glad. Alrighty, so no, please do not drown us. I beg of you. I don't. How does Puka feel about being a part of the bee cult? That's a good question. How do you feel?
Well, I hear it's all the buzz. I'm okay with different names, but we gotta get down a canon name for it. I mean, I do like the two that were suggested. Was it B Puka or Bika?
Bika. I really like
Yeah.
Bika.
Because that can go two either ways to characters that I like. That Muppet character, the Beaker, and the Pikachu.
Oh yeah, Beaker. Beaker. I love Beaker. Alrighty. Let's. Oh, Bagel's hydrated. Ugh. Good grief. Bagel.
I already got it.
Okay, good. I haven't.
I got my eye on the chat, making sure that I don't miss any.
Oh no, Inta's earbuds are broken. Alrighty, so let's start with some questions, if I can pull them up properly. So, for those of you who don't know, Puka does like Minecraft animations. If it wasn't Ellie, hi Dad.
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's blue in chat. Hi, Ellie.
I'm actually surprised he's blue. But yes. So if you couldn't tell by the profile picture on the guest on deck overlay, Puka does Minecraft animations, and he does an extremely good job with them, and I love them to death.
I'm waving at the microphone.
So, I believe, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to pull them up, but the main ones that I do remember off the top of my head were Mumbo AFK, the Dragon Bros song, that Ellie remix, and the Impulse in Skiz animation that I have on repeat on the daily.
Oh, really?
I do. I freaking love it.
Oh gosh, there's a lot that I could say about those animations. There's a lot of things that I've hidden inside of those things, both intentionally and unintentionally.
I guess I'll have to take a look again. Hello, T. So, how long did those animations take you?
Various. Imp and Skiz or the ones for my main channel.
Let's go with Imp and Skiz, because I believe that's one of your most recent ones.
Imp and Skiz. Those took a variety different, but they definitely took shorter time than the ones on my main channel. But the first one I think took me about a month, a little over a month to do. That one, oh, gosh, I do not like the way that the way that I animate walking. So walking is a hard thing for me. So I tried to get as little walking into that one, but that one took about a month to do, and there was a lot of learning curves in that, for sure, especially with physics. And that was my first venture into physics, with the little tools flying everywhere and such forth. And oh gosh, let's see here. I went back into it in a stream to show all of the behind the scenes of things that I did with that, and I was going through that to show everybody, hey, this is how I animated this, this is how I animated this, and I came up to the point where the physics came up, and for some reason, everything just suddenly became a physics item, and the entire world just exploded. And it's like, when did this happen? I'm glad this didn't happen during rendering.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Floor just falls out and the world becomes a void and everything gets sucked right into it. Goodbye, Impetus.
Well, speaking of like everything exploding and falling into the void, you also did the Evil Asuma fan animation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was about a year ago, as according to YouTube. Um,
Mm.
but that one, holy crap! Like just the feeling behind it and everything, and like the emotional context and everything. You did such an amazing job with that. You captured the emotional aspect of it, and just like not just like the like visual aspect of it.
Oh, my face has gone from orange to red for sure. But keep
I
going, keep going.
I have to show my appreciation because like
Yeah.
I don't remember when I don't remember when I think it was the Dragon Bros song or something that I found, and then
Mhm.
it just exploded from there because then I started watching all your videos.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh gosh, no, the Evil's Fault one, that one was my first venture into, okay, I want to try and do my best on this. So I literally took like about an hour a day at least, or maybe on the weekends when I didn't have anything to do, I would spend like 8 hours or something like that. Um, it took me a year process to actually get through that animation. So that
Oh wow.
entire animation took like about a year. And it doesn't have that many views as Dragon Bros, but the way some of the people have responded to that animation, I think it is by far my most successful one. Not because of the views, but the way that people have responded to that and have actually got the message. Because I, in some of these things, I feel like if I don't want to explain what it's about, I want to show what it's about. It comes from my photography background of uh when I what I went to college for. If I can take a picture and people can understand the picture of it, then I've succeeded. If I need to explain it through words, then I don't feel like I've succeeded in it. And that one definitely was a success.
Oh
I
yeah,
think so.
absolutely. I mean, if you want more views, Hermit Twit can stream it like we've been doing for Ellie's remixes.
I won't say no. I won't say no. Gosh. Oh, yep,
T,
definitely red. For
T,
sure.
if I can see you in chat. Let's plan that. Yeah. Oh gosh. So you mentioned something about going to college for, I believe,
Mhm.
animation. So was it for a major or
Mhm.
was it for a minor?
No, I actually went to college for photography.
Oh,
I actually still do some photography right now. I mean, it's kind of a paid hobby. So I actually go take pictures of dog events. So like
ooh,
scent work where dogs go over and try to find a specific like anise, birch, clove type of scent. They search different containers or something like that, and I take pictures of that. Agility, is more well known, obedience and such forth like that. I take pictures of dog events, which has actually been okay during COVID since, well, America doesn't shut down, but let's not get into
yeah, let's not.
that. But because it's with dogs, it really doesn't affect it too much. It does affect it some, but not too much. But it has been kind of fun taking pictures of all of these puppies and having people take being happy with seeing pictures of their dogs. So that's currently what I've done with my photography degrees. Take some puppy pictures, and me and my wife just run the little side business that we have through photography.
That is actually really, really cool.
Mhm.
I mean, being able to photograph puppies and everything, that's peak photography skills.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I'm
And
really glad.
actually, yesterday we just had someone come over to our house, and they had um, four wild dogs, and the wife and the owner of the dogs actually managed to get all of these wild dogs onto the dog climb and sit for like a millisecond, and I was able to get like three good crisp shots, and I'll be able to edit those up and send them to her.
That'll
So,
be really, really cool.
mhm.
That's wow, holy cow. Um, let's see. So you've seen some of my photography for in-game
Oh
Captura.
yes, oh my
Um,
gosh, beautiful.
yeah. I took it off, Ellie. Don't worry. No worries. I saw it.
Urgent disco. Uh-huh.
Um, thank you for
Okay.
telling me, just in case if I forgot. Love you, Ellie.
Mm.
So, oh,
Love
where was
you.
I going with
I
this?
love Ellie too.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ellie.
I do have to tell you the first thing that this man said to me. I do love Ellie, but the first moment that I jumped into a voice chat with this man says to me, and just like, oh, and there's Puka, the guy that steals all of my music and puts it to animation, but I guess I'll let it slide this time.
Ellie.
I thought it was hilarious. No, I knew he was joking with me, but I absolutely loved that he was doing that. I love that.
My
I love that
gosh.
man.
I oh I think since you watched the entirety of the stream, you know that my first interaction with Ellie was like getting a gift sub for him so I can access his Minecraft server. That was
Yes, yes, I saw that.
I goodness gracious. I like how like both of our interactions are completely different.
Hmm.
um let's see. Going back to photography a bit.
Hmm.
You seeing some of my stuff, would there be
Yes.
anything that you would want me to improve on slash change?
Well, let's see here. I'm gonna take a quick browse through everything. Well, currently, your framing in some of these is fantastic. I'm looking at one of them right now where you kind of have the warframe off to the right side, where you have kind of like a gap in between these rocks and a spaceship off to in the distance, something like that.
It's one of my recent ones, right?
Yes.
Yes.
That one is a good framing because you have a frame within a frame. Basically, you have two frames within there, and you do follow the rule of thirds, where you have the person off to the right. So if you cut this whole picture up into like a tic tac toe grid, you got the subject off to the right. That's the first thing that you see, where your line is drawn, and then the character is looking off to the left towards the spaceship, which kind of curves around to bring you back to the subject again, and it's just keeping you within this picture. That one immediately, that one is the best one that I first see. These other ones, however, yeah, I do like to be honest with my opinions on things because
Hmm.
when I had photography teachers, they would be like, "Oh, it's nice. I liked it. It's okay." And it's like, "Well, what's bad about it?" "Oh, it's good. It's very good, Pooka." And
Yeah.
it's just like, "Well, tell me what's bad." And that I think what's bad helps me so much. I
Yeah,
love people's criticisms.
it's the same thing for me. I'm very open to like oh my gosh, constructive criticism because
Yes.
there is no way that I'm going to improve without the criticism.
Right. Some of these others where you just have the figure, um, some like the female form here in one of her where you just have the same subject that you had,
Hmm.
where it's just her. It works just because of her own curves, but the colors are nice. It doesn't say too much else within it. Like there's no real story there. It is a good picture, but it doesn't really tell me much about what's happening inside of the picture.
Hmm.
And some of those here and there, I can notice like when they're doing some sort of action inside of it, it does tell a little bit of more of a story. But when it's just some sort of like neutral pose, it doesn't really give like a story inside of it. But you could, not saying that a neutral pose is a bad thing, but you could use yeah, something with a more than just a neutral pose.
Hmm. Let me see if I can actually pull up. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see if I can pull up the one that you're talking about so the people can at least get some form of an idea. Oh my goodness, where is it? I have so many in here. I see your little response. Let's
I'm
pull
trying
up.
to keep an eye on chat, trying to failing horribly.
Let's see. Pardon this for a hot second, guys. So this is the
Mm,
one that Pooka is talking about. This is the one oh my goodness. Let's see. Who did I see? Who's saying Iron? Oh, Iron's here. Hello! So this
mhm.
is the one that Pooka was talking about with the rule of thirds, the character looking up to the left. Well, yes. Exactly what Pooka said. And
Yeah,
then,
even this
yes.
is nice. The fact that you have more of this picture here
Hmm.
shows that, oh goodness, that Instagram crops things to a square
I
picture,
know,
don't
and I
they?
hate it.
This adds even more to it. I
Hmm.
love this. It still follows exactly all of those rules too
I'm so
that I just
happy to hear
said.
that because this one was by far one of my favorites to do.
Ah, that one's good. I love it.
Alright, heading back over to here. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so getting off kind of the photography bit,
Mm-hmm.
let's talk about
Hydrate.
your streams, because you mentioned that you stream.
Mm-hmm. I does. Well, I try to at least.
Yeah. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the only ones that I've been able to catch are at like 2 a.m. my time.
Oh
So,
yeah, yeah. It is at a weird time just because of my schedule. Yeah.
because as you said, to me at least, you do night shifts.
Yes, I do night shifts. I am a grocery stocker. Basically,
Oh.
that is my bread and butter of how I get my pay my bills and everything. So I am a grocery stocker at night shift.
That's actually
Thankfully,
really
during
cool.
yeah,
I don't
so,
meet many grocery stalkers, so it's fun to get to know like different people who have different like oh my gosh, my brain is not functioning properly. It's good to see people that have like different jobs because I am a taekwondo daycare after school program teacher, instructor, person.
that sounds like a superhero.
It's a chaotic. It's so chaotic.
Taekwondo. I don't know. Go back through that. What was it? Taekwondo, daycare. What
So
else?
my taekwondo has an after school program. So when I wasn't really doing a lot of schoolwork, I would go to my taekwondo, pick up the kids, and we have this community church that's over by my work.
Mm-hmm.
And we just, you know, bring the kids there, and some of them have classes. like Wednesdays, we would all go over to our main dojo place, and we would teach them classes. So it's basically we're instructors, but we're also daycare people. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it's just like, well, just the description of that. I mean, and what you do, it does not only is it superhero-esque of you to do that, but I mean, and the combination of that, it just sounds like an introduction to a whole story right there.
Well, I'm also a ski instructor, so I mean.
Of course you are. What don't you do? Goodness sakes. Just like next thing you're gonna say, you're gonna brain surgeon, but you do it with lasers that you built in your inside of your garage.
Yeah, no, I wish I could do that. Oh no.
That's how you do your line art, with all of those lasers.
Oh my
right?
gosh. Yeah, yeah. So, let's see. Chat has some questions. Alaskan Fitz, my moderator says, what job would be your ideal job, like animation or something else?
Oh gosh, I would honestly love to do animation as my full-time job. I would. That is the one thing that I just would. I've gotten rid of most of my free time right now, and I've dedicated it to animation. So if I have some free time, I'm doing animation now. So it is fun. I haven't gotten too much into the modeling and texturing of that. It's one of those things that's difficult for me inside of Blender. One of those avenues that I'm gonna have to eventually go down. But animation just comes a little bit more naturally to me, so I'm glad that Minecraft is a big thing, so that way I can not focus on modeling, not focus on texturing, and I can just have simple objects that I can just move around nicely.
Yeah, like I have tried animation, like 2D, but I actually have a friend that has done 3D animation as well, and just animation in general. Holy cow, it is difficult. So
It is.
seeing you being able to do this so perfectly is
Perfectly. I don't know. If we want to go into questions about some of the animations, we can go show you some of them.
I would consider it perfect because like I can't animate for the life of me 2D or 3D, so it's just impressive. Yeah, I'm just a huge fan.
2D animation. I have looked into a little bit of both of sides of it. Like the 2D animation is difficult. It is far more difficult than any other animation 2D animation is. You do have to animate every single frame. There is no way around it unless you use something like some type of Flash thing or some other programs that both tweak all of these things in order to just move things across the screen. You really do have to work with every single frame 2D animation. 3D animation, however, you can get away with a lot of just basically curving, basically saying, I want to go from here to that point and say to the computer, make it look good, and it does. So 3D animation, you can cheat every so often, and it's nice. It's nice. But yeah, there's a lot of mistakes in there inside of my animations.
Which like it looks good in the end, so like I said, I'm very much impressed with your work.
Oh, thank you. Actually, one of the things that I want, if you guys do want to see one of the mistakes that is in there that is horrible that I have noticed is that in the Imp and Skiz animation, the jaw that I decided to not use too much in the later animations, in the jaw for the first Imp and Skiz animation, the jaw for Impulse, his jaw for Impulse, when his jaw comes down a little bit, You can see through his head. I did not texture that correctly. I made a mistake. So every time it comes down, you can see straight through it. Thankfully, nobody has seen it until now when I mentioned it.
Yeah, I completely did not notice.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. So we got some praise the animators and animator support in chat because I do know a few of these people in chat have tried animating before. And Ellie has a question for you. So about the animations you've done on my songs, any signification, yeah, behind the weirdness of them? Some of it feels like a hallucination.
I think it stems just basically from me and how I want to portray these things. So, I start off with going, "Hey, make I want to start making some of this animation." So I look at like say let's go with a Mumbo AFK.
Mhm.
I look at Mumbo AFK and I say, how can I make this differently? I really like this song, but what can I do differently that somebody else hasn't already done? Because I really like this animation. So I think a little bit on top of that, and it's just like, well, what if the wall were to just fall out and you were to go into a completely different world, and then there was what behind it? There is dancing bumbos right behind that, and I just go down this rabbit hole of what can I add? What can I add? What can I add? And I'm looking at all this stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make it even weirder because I enjoy that weird factor. I love making people going, what is happening? I love making people go, and it's just like, is there a reason behind this? Like, no, the reason behind this is your reaction to it. I love making those people go, what is happening? Because I like making people stop on their tracks and just stare at it a bit, trying to figure out what's actually happening. Was like, is there a reason? And it's just like, yeah, you're doing it right now.
I especially remember the kind of weirdness for Mumbo AFK, and it took me by surprise. But by the end of it, I was enjoying it. I loved it. Let's. Ellie has a second question. How many Easter eggs in Dragon Bros can I find a new one? I find a new one because I find a new one every time I watch the video.
Oh gosh, I don't know how many are Easter eggs in there. Although I could probably tell you everything that's inside of there. I don't know how many, but that was an avenue. Is just like, okay, I want these 4 scenes. So the Dragon Bros did come out the direction that I wanted it to, but again, the little tweaks and little ads in the background and the foreground and everything around it, those were just added in as I continued to animate it. So like the scene inside of the Nether, the last thing that I ever did with the entire animation was that I added in the Striders in the background, and then I tweeted that out, and it's just like, here, let's add this. It's going to be in the newest Minecraft update. And then Rubik Owl was just like, you should make one of them a Stridath, and I was like, sure. So I put that in there, and then and then I added his character, his character in the disco ballroom.
I do remember that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need to look back at Dragon Bros and just count how many I can find and then relay it back to you and be like, hey, is this all of them?
No, the one Easter egg nobody has found, I don't think anybody has found naturally, without me saying it, is that in the last scene where everybody's just a pure dragon, is the electrified bone dragons that are flying around in the background. All of those have one eye.
Oh.
So Elybeatmaker is literally in every scene.
Ellie, how do you feel about that? That's pretty cool. Holy cow.
So,
that is... I am greatly impressed. I really am going to have to look back at the Dragon Bros. At least 50 says Filipino midget owned.
Yeah, there's at least 50. We'll go with that.
At least 50. So speaking of remixes, do you have any plans for any other, like, well, to do animations for other remixers. Like I know Zvex did a Pig Step one, an electro swing version of it.
Hmm.
I know Kuba, KVBA Music. He does some real good like remixes as well. There's
Yes, he does.
Gideon. There's a
He
lot
does.
of remixers now. Do you have any future plans for them?
Oh gosh. Um so I have like a bajillion ideas always running around in my head all the time. Every time that I hear somebody's remix, I always think of something. So anybody that comes out with some of these cool songs, I always have like some type of animation that comes up inside of my head. Like one of them, what was it, the beef, the vintage beef one, that one. I was going I thought of an idea where beef would be going down this mine shaft with all of these hallucinations of himself mining through uh, this mine of his past self as he always comes back and mines again. And as he leaves the caves, all the images of him just fade away, and it's just his last self that leaves the cave. Like all of these ideas just constantly come up, but there is two that I want to get to, and I haven't actually told anybody these ideas. Actually, two of these two ideas, one of them I've discussed with a few people, and one of them I have not discussed with anybody at all. But they are the two ideas that I want to get to. So exclusive for your stream. So the I want to today I want to on my stream when I was, let's see here, in how many hours? One, two, three, about 5.5 hours. In about 5.5 hours, I want to get to a stream about Orchestereo.
Ooh.
Orchestereo, yo, you know him.
I've heard of him, yeah.
Okay. Emmy award winning Orchestereo. He had created a song about an image that Angel of Light had made from his base. So,
Oh, I think
oh,
I know
you
what
know
you're
him
talking
too.
about. I
Oh,
do.
you do. Okay. So that he finished that song, and before he finished that song, I wanted to work on this animation because there, and so many people got involved in order to get me the resources in order to make this animation. But I do want to take that animation and start working on it, and it's going to be a long haul, actually. So hopefully it doesn't take too long, but I do want to work on that, and that's going to be if I can get it right, this is going to be kind of a sad journey, but hopefully it'll turn out happy. But like
Mhm.
it'll start off kind of sad, and then it'll get super happy. I love the direction that that song goes, and that is one animation that I'm going to probably start in about 6 hours. So on stream. The other one that I'm not going to get to for a long time, and this is one that I haven't talked with at all, that I've had in my head for a long time. Um, Elybeatmaker worked on what was it? Uh, Diabolical. Okay,
Mhm.
and that one I want to get to, but I don't think I'm going to get to it for a while now. And Diabolical, it sounds like it can turn into a really cool story.
Oh
Like
yes.
the way that Hell's Knight starts to get more and more evil in his voice as the song progresses. That sounds fantastic, and I love the way those two go after each other. But I wanted to add a twist into it where that would be the animation for Diabolical would be called on. I want to call that animation Evil's Crusade Part One
Ooh, this is really, really exciting. Oh my goodness.
because I wanted to tell an extra story on top of that because the animation would start off with right after the rap would happen. So Hell's Knight would come through the portal on the other side in the Nether, and then he would be stumbling around, and then he would come towards the edge of a cliff inside of the Nether, and then he would kind of move around a bit, and he would have flashes of the rap battle. But because he was injured, he would stumbling a little bit, and then he would almost fall into the pit, freeze frame, and then it would rewind back to the rap battle again, but this time animated. And then after the rap battle was done, everything would just wipe away, and then you would see the green-eyed monster. And then I want to get into part 2, where Evil X and Hell's Knight fight against Jeff the Minion.
Oh,
and I want to. That's what I want. I want to do that animation. I really do.
that sounds freaking fantastic. Because once you said the green-eyed monster and everything, I just instantly remembered the Evil X version, and then I was just like, wait, I wonder if this is going to be connected in some way, and then it just ends up, I'm so impressed with the way that you're going to be able to, or your plan to just story tell this. It feels amazing, and I'm honestly really excited, and I'm hoping to see it when it comes out.
I'm hoping to. Oh, but the time that I do not have that I wish that I could have. But I do want to get to the Orchestrario one first, just because that one's currently the one that a bunch of people have already invested some time and energy into, and I want to get that one in first. So
that's really,
definitely
really
want to get to the Orchestrario one first. That's for sure.
I'm so excited for these future projects of yours. I will be awaiting very patiently, but also mildly impatiently.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's move on to your Minecraft character. So,
Pooka.
Yes. So, what made you go lean towards a fox?
Part chance, part lazy, part liking it. So the very, 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 very first thing I ever did on YouTube was I made a no, wait, it wasn't the first thing I did on YouTube. No, the first Minecraft thing I ever did on YouTube, I did a Let's Play about a server that I was on with a bunch of friends that I kind of knew. And the Let's Play would be like, oh, hey, Anthropurry. The first thing I did inside of that thing is that every episode would be a different skin. So I started off with, I'm going to be Samus, and the next one was going to be Yoshi, and the next one I had a fox character. And I just downloaded these skins, and I just left it on the fox one because I was like, that's good. So it was part lazy, part it was okay, but I also enjoy werewolves and type things, so I was just like, let's leave it on the fox. So that's what I did. I just left it on the fox, and I added pants. So that was an added thing.
That works. Ellie is saying that you are a Fundy simp.
A Fundy simp. What is a Fundy simp?
Oh, do you know who the content creator Fundy is?
No.
He is a coder for Minecraft mods. He is also part of the Dream SMP. His character is a fox as well.
Oh, that's that character with the rainbow hat, fedora or something. I think so. He's has like a rainbow trim around his fedora or something like that. I keep seeing some art with it. Something's rainbow in it.
Let me. Ellie.
What did he say?
He's saying...
Not on this confirmed.
Here, I will PM you this because
I know Tim Tom more than I know Fundy than anything. I mean, you could call me a Tim Tom simp more than you could call me a Fundy simp. So
T, no worries. Feel free to lurk. But I sent you Fundy's Minecraft skin. It took me forever to figure out that it was a fox. For freaking ever.
Oh, it's his vest that's rainbowy. Okay.
So, yeah. That gets rid of my next question.
It's all right.
Oh, no worries,
Yeah,
no worries.
I don't watch stream at all. Basically, the first introduction I had to was it Dream was Imp and Skiz. They needed a thumbnail for their newest series, so I've been doing their thumbnails for their series.
Yeah, I was actually it took me by surprise when I think it was Impulse that tweeted about like you doing an animation for the Imp and Skiz like little bit, and I was shocked. I was really excited. So Pooka, don't give him more things to call you a simp on. Oh my god.
You just go ahead. You can call me a simp on anything. I'm okay. Just call me a simp on anything. I'm a simp for food.
I know food is. I have an interesting relationship with food. Let's go towards. So I took a quick gander over to your Twitter back when I was writing these questions last night. I saw that you tweeted something about Unis Honest.
Oh yeah. Unis Honest. I only got into Unis Honest when I saw Matt Pat's theory on it. So I took the few days that I had left before the thing shut down, and so I dove right into it, watching like a few episodes a day, but I decided not to put it on to like the highest speed rating just so I could get through all of them. So I've only watched like about for the videos of Unis Honest, so that I definitely have an idea. I thought it was a very cool idea. There was a lot of excrement inside of the videos, but it was very entertaining. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I've watched a good vast majority of like all the Unis Honest. I did skip a few, obviously, but I really am impressed with the fact that they could keep that up for a full year.
Oh gosh, anything a day for a full year is a lot.
I know.
I mean, even the people that have such crass pictures or humor with everything, the people that can keep up something that with dedication and actually add some good stuff into their daily routine is fantastic. There's somebody that I follow on Twitter called Beeple. There's a lot of no genital stuff on there at all, but he does a lot of really weird stuff on there. But the fact that he keeps up that, and he's been doing it for 10 years every day, just some sort of 3D picture, just posts it up every single day for 10 years, and I find that fantastic. The dedication to that is absolutely out of the wall.
That is crazy.
Back to Unis Honest. the funny thing is that when they did the live stream and they were gonna delete it, I was there watching the live stream, and when they hit delete, I was just like, oh, I wonder how this is gonna be on YouTube. So I go back to their channel, and I was wondering, I hit refresh, and like, oh, I can still see all of their videos. So I hadn't seen everything, and I clicked on one, and apparently it was like, oh, I can still see this video. So I clicked on it, and in the last words that I hear from Markiplier before the video cuts is, I have a great butt. So that is the last words that I heard from Unis Honest. I have a great butt.
Oh, that is a sentence and a half. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything more because I'm gonna incriminate myself, I swear.
Okay.
But like,
So,
so on that note, are you an Unis or an Honest?
I am definitely an honest, for sure.
Ah, yes.
I am definitely the weird wiry kid that doesn't know when to stop a bit and drive the other person to punch in a wall. That is definitely me
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. I drive people up the wall.
I mean, you don't drive me up the wall. You haven't yet.
Oh, believe me, when if I were younger, goodness sakes, I was the bad child in the family.
Oh no.
I was the bad child. Thankfully, I got a little better, just
That's
a little
that's.
better.
I think that's good. That's good. Uh, Ellie asks, how would you summarize the series in one sentence?
P.
That's a word, not a sentence.
A word can be a sentence. That's
You
exactly
know,
how
that's
I
fair. That's
come up
fair.
with
Oh goodness gracious.
it.
Yeah. Oh god.
That is how I summarize it up. I
You
mean, it did have its good moments, but yeah, there was a lot of that. So yeah. Oh.
super accurate. Holy crap. Oh good grief. All right. Let's see. Uh. Um. Oh. So hopefully many of these people know, but I believe you do the thumbnails for Asuma.
Kind of. But yes, I do work with Zoom and Void in order to make the 3D assets for the thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you see that's a modeled up that looks 3D, that was from me. But he definitely works with the background, arranges everything. So I rendered the image with a transparent background so that it's easier for him to work with. But yes, I do make the assets with him, work back and forth. It's been absolute delight working with him, because back on that thing with trying to get somebody to tell me what's wrong with something, Zuma Void does that, and I love him for that. I love the fact that he will tell me this looks good, this looks bad. And I love him for that. And working with him for when I had a voice call with Zuma Void, and it's just like, hey, how's it going? It's just like, hey, did you know that we've been working together for about a year now?
Dudes,
Like,
I
what?
just
Oh
came
It's
from
been a
wow.
year?
Dragon Ball.
I turned that up way too loud suddenly. Oops. I apologize, guys.
But yeah,
So yeah.
we've been working together for a year now.
So cool.
There's some
Uh,
background stuff there's some secret projects there that I can't talk about. That
ooh,
eventually, yeah, there is. So just so you know, there are secret projects. Can't say anything.
that's really, really exciting. I can't wait. We got two questions. Are you a self-taught animator?
Yes, by self-taught, basically, I just looked on YouTube for tutorials on specific things to do inside of Blender, and I did that. Um, uh, that's the one thing that I love about everything that I do on the animation. I think everything that I have to work with is free. So anything that you see me do, I want other people to know you can do this. It's all free. Nothing I have is really paid at all. Down from the streams down to the animations, it's all free. Anybody can do it.
That's really, really cool. How did you meet Isuma?
Oh gosh, that's a 7 year ago thing.
Oh wow, 7 years ago? Holy cow!
Not kind of a little bit. So I had the animation. What is it? Well, kind of animation. The uh, Minecraft machinima, I guess you would call it. The what did I call it? Not Evil's Fault. It's off of Evil's Fault. It's the same plot line. What is it? What is it called? I'm trying to remember it. Um, Carnival, Hermitcraft Carnival. machinimas. When I did the first machinima back in season 1 of Hermitcraft, he commented on the first one that I did, and he loved that one. And then I did the next machinima. Off of that, he commented on that one. I did the third one, and he commented on that one. Though that was several years later, that one. And then Pixelated Heart, he even commented on that one. And eventually, when it came to Evil's Fault, then he was just like, "Hey, do you want to join my team?" And just like, "Sure, I will do that." So that is how I joined him.
That's a very interesting meeting. That's
I was just flabbergasted that he liked those gosh, those silly little machinimas. Looking back on those machinimas now, the first one is horrible, just delightfully horrible. Like, why did Sumo Void like this thing? I don't understand.
I mean, improvement does happen over time, and I especially know this with my art. Like the way that you perceive art, and like, I mean, if you can look back at your previous work and say, "Huh, that's not as good as as what I do now," that's a good sign that you've improved.
It doesn't even look like the same person anymore.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's not. Although I look back and it's just like, that was me.
Yeah, it's the same thing with my art. I looked at my art from the past, oh gosh, few in the beginning of the year, and my art's changed significantly, and I'm like, who the heck is this? It's not my art.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Just go back to here. Just browse through your stuff while we're
yes.
talking.
Let's see. Filipino midget. Oh gosh, who are you a simp for in Hermitcraft?
Who am I a simp for?
Mm-hmm.
In simp, does simp mean crush? That's what I'm wondering.
Simp means oh god. Chat, please help me. I can't explain this in the proper way that makes it sound actually decent.
I need to know what the kiddies say about these lingos. I don't know. I'm too ancient for these lingo words.
I don't think you're that old.
Yep, is it super duper, yo? Alrighty.
Your favorite
dokies.
hermit, basically.
Oh, my favorite hermit. Joe Hills.
Ooh, why Joe Hills?
I love his punny humor for sure. I absolutely love Joe Hill's punny humor. It is the same humor as mine. I absolutely love him for it. He's streaming right now.
He is, and if we in about half an hour, we can probably go raid him if he's still live.
Depends on if you want to still talk. I'm cool.
That's true.
I've got all night. I've got.
I got my college classes in the morning, and I might have a ski meeting as well. So.
All right. Cool. It'll give me time to do some pictures that I need to of Dalgos.
Yes, that's also good. Oh boy, there's questions up. Ellie's asking what your favorite remix of his is.
Favorite remix? Let's see here. I was going through all of the remixes. After I did Mambo AFK, I did start going through all of Elybeatmaker's music, going like, which one can I do now? He gave me a private text going. It's just like, what? Just be okay. You're okay to do another one if you want to. I'm like, okay. So I started looking through all of his stuff, and I think my favorite one that I would love to do an animation on sometime down the road would be Veggie Cake. I love
Veggie Cake. I love that one.
Because that one I see what is it? I see Slipgator just progressing through fighting with all of these veggie cakes that he's slaughtering with all of these friends of all of these chicken and cow people that are joining around him, and like some of them have magic and stuff like that, and he's basically doing a dungeon crawl with all of these veggie cake monsters and stuff like that. It's just like, as he kills a veggie cake, and it's just like veggie cake 1, veggie cake 2.
Oh, I would absolutely love to see it because I don't think anyone's done an animation for that of any kind.
Oh gosh, yeah, and and I do like I do like the nether brick one. I do. In fact, I know that's Elybeatmaker's favorite one because that was from last stream. That was the nether brick one, and that one I can see B Dubs getting drunk at a milkshake bar.
Oh,
And
good grief.
it's just like he has this milkshake in his hand and he's waving it all around, and it's just like, Ellie doesn't remix me anymore. And he gets up on stage and starts doing the song, and everybody, and you get these reaction shots that he points out to people, and it's just like, B-Dub's over there. And he drags B-Dubs up on the stage, and he starts dancing with B-Dubs, and B-Dubs is just like, why am I here?
Oh, I freaking love that. Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Oh wow, that would be absolutely fantastic. I would absolutely love to see that. Let's see. Still on the topic of animation, what kind of other animators do you follow? Do you follow like more Minecraft related people, or do you just follow animators in general?
Animators in general, because most animations, there's a lot of tips and tricks that I learned from just watching their animations, pretty much, that I can learn. So, but one of the first ones that I started watching out was, of course, Element Animations. They're the ones that basically I started trying to emulate with my animation, and then I just kind of, you emulate them to a point, and then you just go in your own path after you've gotten a handle of things. And then after watching them, I of course watched Black Plasma Studios, where most of what I got from them was their tutorials. I think their tutorials were easy to follow, and they helped out a heck of a lot for me to start out inside of Minecraft animation, for sure. And then, after that.
Having a good tutorial is also really, really helpful, especially if it's something that you really want to do, or you like something you really want to improve on. Because I think I needed to actually look up a tutorial for, oh gosh, I think it was it's my current art program, but Procreate. I did not understand my program for the life of me, but having a tutorial, even for setting up Twitch and everything, having a good, solid tutorial absolutely helps.
Yeah, Procreate is Adobe, right?
No, it's an Apple exclusive art program.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do not know about Procreate at all.
Yeah, I only know about it because I have some good friends of mine that use Procreate as for an art program. Procreate is incredible from what I've heard, says Ellie. It is super useful. It's if anyone has an iPad, yes, mainly iPad. I think we can get it for an iPhone. I don't know. Apple people can explain it to me. I don't do Apple. I do Android. On that question, Pooka, are you an Apple or /iOS fan, or do you prefer Android?
For phone, I am for the one that is the cheapest. Right now, I have an i5 for iPhone 5, I believe. But no, it's all I needed was something that was able to run the basic applications for a smartphone, and it wasn't too expensive. So basically, I got an iPhone 5 on basically, I think the iPhone 7 was out, I think, or something like that. So I wasn't too picky. iPhone I've stuck with just because it's what I know.
Yeah.
But there's probably some things about Android that I would enjoy, probably, especially since iPhone doesn't really mesh well with Google that much. Since I try to tell Siri to do something, and she's like, "No, I can't do that," and she's like, "Why not?" And it's just like, "You," and she's like, "I can't respond to that." It's just like,
Yeah, I've found that. Um, oh, I hope my iPad doesn't activate once I say this, but I have found that Google is much more helpful than Siri
mm-hmm.
because
Yes,
it's just like I think it just has a broader like search engine or something. If that makes
it
sense.
is. And plus, I do probably need to get an Android phone. I mean, I did sign that contract with some red-skinned, horned guy. Something about my soul or something like that. I can't remember. I gave it away, but yeah,
um,
it's over inside the Google side for some reason, and I'm just
mhm.
using the iPhone just to delay the inevitable.
Yeah, that's fair. There's a reason why it took me so long to get an iPad. Anyway, um, so I did talk to you about what made you like choose a fox for your Minecraft Sona or Mine Sona. But what about the name Puka?
Puka. Oh, that's a story and a half. Puka. So actually, I just started thinking about that when you were talking to Ellie about your character and what your character is, and so we have a type of kinship inside of our characters.
Mhm.
But so, have you ever heard of White Wolf role playing games? White Wolf is the company.
I think so.
Okay, they have World of Darkness, and Puka is a type of character inside of White Wolf role playing games. He is a changeling or a fey creature. So basically, a Puka is a fairy. So,
Oh, I do know about that. I did actually encounter that when I was trying to look up your Twitter.
so Puka in there is described as a manifestation of the dreams. I believe the dreams of an animal that manifest. So they can be both human and fox. Some of their bleed over is between human and animals sometimes, depending on where they are actually. So inside of the dreaming, they have a lot more of an animalistic features. Inside of the real world, they're more human, but probably still have a couple animalistic features. But they are definitely jokesters, tricksters, and all that fun stuff. And I had a name, a background, and everything for my character. And I start playing the game, and because of my trickster nature, and the fact that puka is Japanese slang term for liar, which in itself is a lie.
Mm.
Um, um, the while playing the character, I did not know any of that about the character. So I started playing my character through the game, and I eventually read up. Oh, how am I actually supposed to be role playing this character? I look it up, and it's like, oh, I've been playing this the character, and someone turns to me, "You are a puka," and that just translated outside of the role playing game, inside of the role playing game, and it has been decades for me using that name since I was 20,
Oh,
um, maybe 18. I can't remember. I've had the name Puka, so Puka has stuck with me forever through while I was role playing with the guys over at my house. They would refer to my parents as Mr. and Mrs. Puka.
aw.
It would be the name that they would say. They would forget to call my real name. So they would just say, "Oh, that's Puka over there." So that just stuck for me there, and almost into the wedding where the pastor was saying, "Hey, do you want to be described in your wedding as Mr. and Mrs. Puka?" And we actually considered it. Um, so it is basically my real life name right now, kind of.
That's so cool.
So yeah, that is Puka.
That is legitimately so cool. Because for me, my current username, Silver Lycan or Silver Lycan Studios, was actually because of my Warframe username, to be honest. So I haven't had my username for very long. I've only had it for like almost 3 years now. But I've only truly started using it this year because I've now branded myself. But
Well,
yeah, that's really cool and how it's been stuck with you for so long.
no, I can't get rid of it. No, if
No.
I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm not going to try to
Mhm.
get rid of it, but it is going to be there for the rest of my life for
Mhm.
sure. I'm kind of proud of that.
I'm glad. It's
Mm-hmm.
I honestly really like your username, and I don't know if it's just because of the way I say it or it's just like it's
Mm-hmm.
just Puka and it's nice. I
Oh,
it has a nice ring to it.
oh, that's the one thing I forgot to mention. Yeah, in game, my character had a name. Like it had a legitimate name. First name, middle name, last name. What did they call me? They call me Puka. They call me my class. They call me like Puka, get
Okay.
over here. It's like, oh, all right. Well, it's just like, well, I guess that name goes out the window.
Oh my gosh,
Adventure
Blue,
Man.
thank you for that. Oh my gosh, you didn't need to. 5 months in advance. What is wrong with you guys? Oh my days.
uh, there's the perfect reaction. Your little emoji there for that question mark and exclamation point.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Did you
goodness.
draw that? Did you draw that one?
Oh gosh, which one is that? The one in my server where it's just like, yeah, no, yeah, that is the one that I drew. Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained.
Absolutely. I love that. That one's cute.
Yes,
Absolutely love that.
yeah, I draw my character so much, and then I've been having a couple people do it as well. Uh, so Filipino Midget and Bagels in chat, they
Mm-hmm.
both have been creating my uh, Twitch emotes so far, and I feel absolutely blessed, and I give all the credit to the two of them. I I can't express my love enough for them.
They are absolutely cute.
They're
Hold on. Let
so
me.
so cute.
What? Oh. Ah. Okay. I've only seen the two emotes inside of Twitch. I guess.
Yeah, I have more in my actual server. Hey, moderators, if you want, you can, do the command slash like exclamation point Discord for the people in chat because if you would like to join my very chaotic Discord server, feel free. I do not promise safety at like quote unquote safety at first.
Safety.
Puka has definitely experienced that with
Mm,
the chaos of the
the
bee
bee.
cult.
Bee. I love that. It's just like either it's a fee or a box.
Yeah, it's
A bee with a bee with a fox. Is it a fee or is it a box?
it's
Don't
both.
know.
Ellie says if you join, you're dead. Wait, then what does that make Puka?
Uh, if you join it now, you're dead officially. Dad?
So
Dad?
Ellie is basically, if you look at, I think I mentioned it to you, but on my server, Ellie's nickname is Daddy Elybeatmaker because A, he's part of the bee cult,
Uncle.
and B, get it, B,
Mhm.
he has low key adopted all of us. He says
Ah.
you're the uncle.
I can be the uncle. Uh, gosh. Yeah.
Oh my.
Dad.
Glee. Oh wait, I recognize that username.
Already.
I think one of your people is here.
Oh,
Glee.
Glebo.
Yeah.
Hey, Glebo's here. Hey,
Glebo's
Glebo.
here.
Glebo.
Hello.
Glebo is fantastic. She has helped out a lot
Oh, that's
with
so sweet.
moderation. Yes, she has. She's been fantastic. All the, in fact, all the moderators that are fantastic. It's just, oh man, if they had more social media stuff, no, they would be constantly shouted out for sure.
Well, I definitely for sure just gave them a shout out because
Mm,
moderators, they need to be,
mm.
what's the word? They need to be recognized because, like, moderators, they do a lot for us, Twitch
Oh wait,
streamers.
have they shouted you out yet for on your own stream yet? They need to do that. They need to shout you out on your own stream again.
What? Wait, shouted me out? Wait, hold up.
Yeah, yeah, they need to shout, and they did that last stream. They need to
Oh
do
yeah,
that
they
again
did.
this stream.
Oh god, they kept doing that over and over. Oh my goodness.
It's just
Mother.
like, oh yeah, have you seen this person on Twitch? And it's just like, you need to give that thing that channel a follow. Go ahead.
Oh no, oh no.
Yes. You need to
Oh,
give it. It's like, oh yeah, silver like, and there it is.
thank you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, moderators, thank you. If you're a moderator in chat, thank you so much for all you do. You literally help us with like everything, and it's fantastic, and I cannot thank you enough.
Yeah, I wish I had more time with them.
Yeah.
With the photography, the animations, and the grocery store, which is full time. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely, because I have my moderator chat channel, it's where I constantly am in contact with them because I think it's important to be in contact with them.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
Yeah.
if you
No, it's important to have them as friends too.
exactly. Oh my gosh.
Gosh. Oh, speaking of Glebo, she's been teaching me some Hebrew. So the thing is that she has a problem with telling people that she moderates for me for one reason, and the fact that in Hebrew the word for fart is pook.
Oh no.
So Pook, in the Romanized letters, that it means fart.
Oh no.
So that has become a command inside of my Twitch. You just Pook creates the little character to do a fart animation and sound on my stream.
That is freaking amazing. I love that so much.
And then she's been trying to teach me some other Hebrew that has been actually useful, like people's names that come into chat and telling me just like you're pronouncing it wrong, pronounce it this way, and it's been incredibly useful to actually get people's names correctly. So I'm glad she's been helping me out with that.
Gosh, Ellie. Oh gosh. I'll let you read that.
The Farda. Yes. that is a thing. That is a thing. The Farda.
Oh good grief. Let's see. Ooh, since you mentioned that you like Joe Hills, you like his
Yes.
his everything.
Mhm.
Would you want to do a collab with him?
I don't know. In order to do a collab with him, gosh, if I did a collab with him, more than likely I would have to be on the Hermitcraft server, and to be on the Hermitcraft server, that's a lot of dedication to be on that server, for sure. But yeah, I would like to, but to do a collab with him, yeah, to be on the Hermitcraft server would be a lot of dedication for sure. So I don't think if that would be possible with me right now. Yes, I would like to. No, I don't think that's going to be possible.
Understandably so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I asked Ellie this maybe. Oh, what about working? What about working with him on a project?
On a project, like I don't know what type of. What type of? I don't know. Like an animation project, a base project inside of Minecraft. I mean,
maybe like something like the Imp and Skiz thing.
Imp and Skiz thing.
Like,
I'm trying to think of what of Joe Hill's would be good for an animation,
all the
because
chaoticness with Cleo.
because I enjoy his puns so much, but it's more Joe Hill's stuff is, as far as I can recall right now, they're not so much animation based. They're more they're a fantastic joke, and then it kind of moves into the next joke, and then moves into the next one. And that's what I like about Joe, is that he's able to come up with so many different ideas at the moment. But his ideas roll from one idea to the next, and the fact that he's incredibly creative with all of these little storylines that he just pulls out of absolutely nowhere, and all of these jokes that he's able to just grab is fantastic. But it doesn't really have a type of a settled downness, like settling down into one idea and exploring all the nooks and crannies of that one idea. I don't think. I mean, he does do that with his bases, with all of the role playing creations that he's been doing with Ravenloft and stuff like that. Like, he does go into some of these rooms and stuff like that, and I do like the role playings that he does. But I really don't know what type of projects that he really gets into, because it's almost kind of like it's just beyond of what I've seen. Sorry about that. That was my phone. It's like almost like some of the ideas that he has are behind the scenes. I would like to see some of the stuff that Joe Hills has, because I'm pretty sure he does have that settled downness, but I don't know what that is. So I know he has that potential there. I don't know if I'm not sure about it. I know I would like to, but I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure he's fantastic.
Yeah. Anna Bomb Banana. Oh, Anna, thank you for. Oh my gosh, you subbed. Thank you for that tier 1 sub. Oh my goodness gracious.
And there's that cute emote again. I love that. Absolutely. That question emote. That is absolutely cute. I love that.
I'm so glad you think so. Oh gosh, I don't even remember. I think I was just doing all my emotes on a whim. I do have some other emotes that I don't remember what all my emotes are, actually. I think I have a gifted sub one. I have a normal sub one.
Yeah. You're a fairy.
Yeah.
Fairy fist bump. We're both fairies.
Oh my gosh, I
Except
love
I don't
that.
have wings.
I need that. I'm writing that down. One of my mods, can you write that down, please? Because I don't have paper on me.
Fist bump?
Yes. Oh my goodness. All the love in chat. Oh my goodness. I love my community so much. Even as chaotic as we are. Let's see.
That's definitely become the absolute thing inside of my stream is all of the hugs. And people refer to it as an absolute snuggle fest. As people come in, we just give them hugs.
I mean, hugs aren't bad. I do have a hug Nightbot command that I think I saw a whole bunch of people use earlier.
You have Nightbot, and Ellie's here. Hold on. Hug Elybeatmaker.
Aww.
There we go.
Thank you for giving a hug to Ellie. I would definitely give a hug to Ellie if I mean, I could, but like
literal hugs are good. Literal hugs are good. They don't spread anything but love.
Exactly. So since a lot of this has been low-key one-sided, do you have any questions for me?
Gosh, I do want I want to ask like, is all of your art and stuff just on the Twitter, or do you have it somewhere else that's more gallery-esque? Because some of this stuff is absolutely fantastic. You made this the one with the I think it's a Warframe drawing. Is that the one that you did? With the wings and such forth flying through the air, arm kind of stretched down where the legs kind of bent up.
Is it red and like kind of beige, and the other one is like kind of like a purpley black.
Yes.
That is actually my own character. His name is Titus. He is based on a Minnow Monster from the Minnow Monster mobile game, and I kind of just ran with it and then ended up drawing him. So no, he's not really a Warframe. He's one of my own characters, but yeah, I did that.
That is a fantastic drawing. I absolutely love it. How did you start out drawing? How long have you been drawing?
In the same manner that I have been doing it now for about 2 years, maybe?
2 years?
Yeah, I haven't
You've been
really...
drawing for 2 years.
Well, drawing, I've been doing it since middle school / elementary school, but I'm actually professionally trying to get to where I am right now, 2 years.
No, I've done some drawings, and I've done some drawings for my sister-in-law. And she wanted some drawings for like a children's book, and they were okay-ish, but they are anywhere near what you have. And I've been drawing for off and on for a little while, but I know that it takes like dedication to hone in that skill. But it is fantastic what you do with that, and the fact that your little I'm looking at the stream now, and the little fluff on your character, the way that you do that stylized fluff, you know how to do this stuff, and it is absolutely fantastic what you can do with your drawings. What was I gonna? There was another thing that I was gonna ask, and I completely forgot. Onward. I've heard it.
Let's see.
I walked out the door.
If one of my moderators can do the social media, on my Twitter, on the 11th, like on November the 4th, I do have some art showing the change between my art from 2019 till now. I don't know if I can probably ping you in it, Pooka. There you are. Unless you've already found it. My art has significantly changed within the last year, and some of it I do have to kind of low-key credit Max Doodles, because
Max.
I love Max. Max is so sweet. He kind of pulled me out of my massive art block, since I might have kind of been attacked for my art once or twice in the last...
Attacked? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of my close friends, 2 of them actually, they kind of were just like, yeah, no, your art's cheap.
What?
Yeah.
Yes. No. This line art is fantastic. The toonish shading on here is very, very clean. The way that you have even, I'm looking at the Hell's Knight one right now, and the way that you even do the little bit of shimmer with the 3 little circles there, in order to give a little bit extra for the key lightings that have in there, and how the armor kind of just sheens. That is an attention to detail that is out of this world. No, this is not cheap. Cheap? No, very, very much not cheap. No, this would. Gosh, what would you pay for something like this? The Hell's Knight one would be that one. Goodness sakes, yeah, that's absolutely gorgeous. I love that.
What do I even price my art at right now? My commission page is somewhere buried. Oh, goodness.
I don't even know how to price my animation right now. So
yeah. Like my art's pretty cheap. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Oh, we need a name and maybe their height, because I'm sure you're not short. You're taller than me. If you're taller than 5'2", you're not allowed to call yourself short.
Yeah. I remember that from the last stream. You said you were 5'2", right?
I am 5'2", and Ellie's 5'7".
Yeah, no, 5'7" is my height, and he called himself short. And it's like, no, that's average. That's average, yo. You are an average height, unless for some reason everybody is tall where you are right now. But
Mhm.
no, that's an average height, and apparently I am over in Ohio. I am like just a little bit above average height, and I'm about the same height as Ellie, I think. But I know that I'm 2 inches too short to be for the Blue Man group because I did look that up, and it's just like, oh, can I apply to be a Blue Man? They are advertising for that, and it's just like, nope, I'm 2 inches too short to
Oh
apply to be.
no.
I'm like, oh no, I guess that career has gone down the toilet because that would have been fun to play around with paint and drums.
Mhm. I mean, when you compare yourself to someone like Doc, who's like 2 meters tall, or Mumbo, who is pretty much 2 meters tall,
Mhm.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it's
And
average
oh
height.
my gosh, I did not know how tall Zuma Void was until your stream with Ellie. And it's just like, I've been working with that monstrosity. It's just like, my god, is he tall?
He's like 6'3", 6'4". I'm shook.
Hmm.
Holy crap, he's a tall boy. I'll beat
Yeah.
someone up. I'm with then. What?
Hmm. What?
Fine, I'll beat someone up then. I'm not short. Okay.
I'll beat someone oh, okay. Mm.
Oh my gosh, and Anna's really tall at 5'9", barefoot. How? Give me some of that height.
Wow. Ooh. No, no, I am fine with my height, the little average height. I am okay with this. If I'm not tall enough, I'll just jump.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah,
Doc, Mumbo, and Asuma are giants, absolutely.
yeah, they are.
I have
Yeah, yeah.
yet to figure out how tall some of the other hermits are. I do know Wells Knight's height because I literally asked him in stream. He's
Mhm.
5'10".
Goodness sakes. Yeah, well, he's a couple inches taller. Yeah.
Yep, yep, yep. He's.
You know what? We can honestly say that we look up to all of these people, don't we?
I know, literally. um.
Life hacks, jumping.
Oh gosh, X jumping was Mumbo or Doc, because I remember Doc did basketball, and that's terrifying. Because, like, I remember the video where he was up against B-Dubs, and holy crap, that man is huge.
Hmm.
And, like, B-Dubs is, like, 6 foot already. If you're not tall enough, build a robot instead. Mumbo, is that you?
That sounds like an evil genius's plan. It's like, if you're not tall enough, I will make myself tall. Then nobody will tall.
Gleba was waiting for a bad joke to use one of your emotes. Oh gosh. This is absolutely amazing. Crying in 5 feet. I can relate. My Filipino aunt is like 4'8", I think. She's tiny woman.
I think all of the Gundam pilots are small.
Yeah.
Count yourself to be a Gundam. You're a Gundam pilot. That's what you are.
Let me actually look.
You're not 5 feet short. You're a Gundam pilot.
Pilot. I can't type. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. That's the Gundam height, not the pilot.
I can't believe they actually made one that walked. Oh, that is fantastic. That the real life made a Gundam that took a step.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy, but necessary. It is crazy, but that Gundam walking was necessary. It is absolutely necessary to have that Gundam.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But oh boy. Let's see.
Oh, you mentioned something about being a detective. Am I right?
I did. It's because I'm pretty good at reading people, according to some. I think, as I kind of mentioned on the stream with Ellie, I can pretty accurately read some people, like even if I don't know them very well, because one of the people that I did like this weird copy pasta thing on Twitter, I think I got like 4 people like pretty accurate, and it was apparently kind of scary.
Well, I was thinking during the interview that I had inside of my head, I was just like, it would sound really cool if it was Detective Lycan or Detective Silver.
Ooh,
That
that'd be really
those are some neat names right there for sure. Detective Silver.
There was one, I don't remember if it was one of my moderators that said that. It probably was, but there was um, like Silver Lycan also would sound like a pretty good vodka brand.
Oh, I didn't know this until recently. Not that I drink any type of alcohol at all, but vodka, apparently all of vodka tastes the same, and it's just the branding of everything and how it's branded. So all vodka apparently just tastes the same, and it's just your mind.
Yeah, I don't I all alcohol tastes the same to me, so I just blah. It tastes
And
like rubbing
yeah,
alcohol.
alcohol is a disgusting taste. If I ever have any type of alcohol, it has to be one of those fruity drinks. For sure, it has to be a fruity drink.
Hmm.
'Cause if I taste any alcohol at all, it's disgusting. And plus, I can't have too much. I am a lightweight for sure.
Oh yeah. I yeah, I just yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan. Detective Silver on the case. Standard by Foshman making a
Hold on. Detective Silver on the case and standard by Foshman. A foxfish man.
Foxfish
I
man.
haven't choked on any water lately. And I'll have you know, Glebo, no water, and none of the hydrates that anybody has done have I choked on any water. So
That's good to hear. Ellie said Twitch should launch a drink named Vodkas. And then no drinking. Oh, no drinking gang. Pog. Oh my goodness. A Copperberg? What is that? I'm looking that up. I don't know alcohol.
Copperberg money, mummy money. There's that hydrate. I knew someone was gonna do.
Thank you, Filipino. Thanks, Jen. Oh wait.
Hmm?
Anna, I forgot that you are Swedish. It is a fruit cider from Sweden. It's cup. You're gonna. Oh, stop! I don't want to drown.
There's that drink again.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow, I have had so much caffeine since. So much caffeine.
Guys, stop! Stop!
No, the hydrate. Hold on. There we go. Much better.
Please don't drown us.
Yep.
This is why Ellie, I forgot to put a limit on it. I was a derp. Pooka and I were having fun talking, so we kind of just spaced. Yeah, so Kopparberg is a Swedish brewery and cider company based in, I'm gonna butcher that, Bergslagen? Anna, you're gonna probably kill me for this, but... Ellie! I love you!
Hydrated. Posture check, too.
Ellie!
I'm done with my caffeine drink. Gotta go on to my water drink. Hold on.
Goodness. Ellie! Ellie?
Drink with good posture. Remember.
Ellie, I love you, but please, why are you doing this to me?
Oh, you know how you can get more points? By subscribing.
Hey, you do in fact.
Yep, you can get a bunch of points just by hitting that subscribe button, and then you get points to make us drown.
Exactly. Good grief. Oh my days. Let's see. Okay, thank you for the posture. I actually need to shift the chair over to the side. I wasted a lot of points on that joke. I mean, you could have saved up. What do I have even? Oh no, it's doing the weird thing where I can't see all of it because my Twitch.
I should check what was the name on this? Oh, the poo derp. Yeah, that's right.
Oh god.
The poo derp. I do need to make an emote where I haven't made one yet. Where it's me with combined with a poop emoji,
Oh
so that
my
it would be
goodness.
called the poo poo.
Oh my
it, I need to make an emoji where it's the poo poo.
god. Can get alcohol free. Oh, Copperberg. Really? Add a cooldown at least. Yeah, I should.
You can make one that's like at least 5 minutes. I know with the outfit change from my stream, I have a 5 minute cooldown on that one, just so that when somebody does redeem it, they have their little their little dress up made, so that way it stays up there for a little bit. So
Yeah, I like that. That's actually really nice.
The pretty horses. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
oh, that's one thing that's a thing and a half. The pretty horses is I used to edit my voice through Audacity, which is also free.
Mhm.
Audacity. I did edit my voice through Audacity, and as I did the machinima versions of Pretty Horses, as I progressed through those, I started to realize that the voices were getting a little too high, and it's just like, oh, I'm now doing the voices without the Audacity thing. So now I know that I can do Pretty Horses just without Audacity. So now I just switch into it like,
Oh my god, it's so sparkly. It's like, oh my gosh, this is silver lichen. Oh my gosh, can you see all of her fluff? Her wings are awesome. Check out that tail. Oh my god, so pretty. She's got so pretty things. Little tattoos on that shoulder. Oh my god, so pretty.
I'm turning pink. Ballistic asks if you have ever thought of voice acting, and I can actually agree with that because I think you'd be really good at that.
I have considered it a little bit. I don't know how to get into that. But yeah, there's I know that there's a few things I can do well. I can do a golem that's just like, there's habitations. There's started from us. I mean, like, I can imitate some things well, but I know I can't do quite what the guy from Animaniacs does. He's able to look at a character and apply a whole new person onto that character with his voice, and what he does is incredible. But I can do some. I know that much. Um, so yeah, I have looked like it's like, oh, can I do that? Maybe, possibly. I can't do too many characters with it, but yeah, I could possibly.
Glebo says to do
Oh,
a
the
shulker.
Joker.
How are you? Okay, I would swear by it that you were the one that made the audio for shulkers. That go.
That's I just listened to it and I'm just like, oh, he's just flapping around his tongue inside of his mouth and just making a gurgling sound. So you just make a type of noise and then you just flap around your tongue. It's like
that is
that's basically it.
incredible.
Well, thank you very much.
I'm shook. I'm actually shook because I myself am a lighting design major for theater.
Oh,
and I have
just add some more stuff onto your resume there, right? Don't you? I know, right?
I mean, like I so that means I've gone through some really interesting things like for theater and just experiencing like different acting techniques, different methods, but like I'm
in
just
that world that I have. Yeah, that's some of the stuff that I'm kind of I was like, oh yeah, acting, and I knew going kind of back to Onosan, like I know that I'm a bad actor. Know that I'm a bad actor, but there are some things that could act a little bit, but yeah, I'm not that great of an actor.
Mm-hmm. Well,
You dabble. You at least know some of it for sure.
yeah. Well, yeah. The only good thing that I can do aside from lighting, but like towards actual acting, is I guess like I do have some Shakespeare memorized, but
I just remembered something. I've been doing a little bit of voice acting before I even remember it. Back when I was playing with World of Warcraft, gosh, that addiction that I have killed away and I will never go back to. But when I was playing with World of Warcraft and we were in Burning Crusade, I played back when beta and stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
But back when in Burning Crusade, the Skeksis cave, like when we were in voice chat, I always loved panicking everybody inside of the voice chat because I would make them think that the boss was pulled when I would go,
Rah! Precious and trinkets.
or there's just like the menagerie is for guests only. And everybody like, oh no, somebody pulled the boss. And then they would actually pull the boss. So,
Oh, no.
so I would wipe the raid with a little bit of voice acting and stuff like that. I'm like, whoops.
Anna, thank you so much for joining in the stream. Please go to bed. Oh my gosh, 4:40 in the morning. Oh, wait, that means you're on like GMT time if I'm correct, because it's 4:40 for Asuma. It's bad that I've memorized when he wakes up.
What, Zuma Void?
Mm-hmm. Because he's said it so many times in like streams and everything, and I'm just like, okay. So time to memorize.
I don't know when he wakes up, but yep.
Yep. So going kind of back to the voice acting, the only like so Ballistic knows this. I don't remember if Ellie knows this. I might have told him and I just don't remember. But I've grown up. No, I did tell him because I keep saying "oh my days" and he thinks that I got that from Asuma. I did not. I actually grew up with a whole bunch of English people in my school, like classes back in elementary school. So I am very accustomed to the English like accent and whatever, which means I kind of parrot a little bit, and it's hard for me to unparrot.
Yeah, I remember that from last stream. Parroting. Yeah, I do that to a point, and then I try to catch myself and not do that because I know I cannot do accents. That's the one thing that I can't do. I can butcher them, however, and make them sound absolutely horrible. I love doing an American accent. Like American. I'm an American. I got a truck.
Oh my, Parrot Lichen Studios. I mean, that'd be Silver Parrot Studios, because if you're gonna get rid of the lichen part, because that's the only animal part that's in my name. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, it's hard for me to get out of it if I get into it, so that's why I gotta be very careful. Allie says Merca. Merca.
We got things in America. Everything's better in America.
It's not.
I know.
Parrot Lichen, we've decided. Oh, come on. Please don't turn my entire server into a parrot cult. I beg of you. Let's see.
Parrot Lichen. We've decided. Parrot Lichen. Oh, Parrot Lichen. Parrot Lichen. That's what that word. I was looking at that word, and it's like there's vowels in there, but how do I put them in order?
Yeah, it's like
Where parrot.
It's similar to how some people do pronounce my name as Silverly Can, like Silverly Can. I don't understand it. That's why I have my Twitch chat name as like capitalized, like between silver and lichen.
Lichen, okay.
People will get confused.
The Silverly Can. Just like there's a silver lining to this can.
Oh gosh. That's oh no.
I like Oh gosh, what we were talking about was like what Lou, I like mashed potatoes or something like that. That was supposed to be something that was coming up. Yeah, no, I all like all types of food, every type of food, most pies,
Ooh.
most pies. But yeah, the only thing that really gets me is kind of a texture thing. But usually I'm a garbage disposal. Even when things go stale, it's just like here, Puka, you can have this. Yeah, it's stale. You can have that. I'm just like, yeah.
Okay. I, oh gosh, as I said earlier, I have a very kind of trashy kind of relationship with food because I've got body dysmorphia, meaning I perceive myself different than it actually is. So it's been pretty rough, but I've been doing better and better. So I've been trying to get better with food.
Well, from what I can see, that you seem to have drawn yourself nicely.
Yeah,
But that.
Well, Finny's not necessarily me per se, but yeah, Finny's also really, really tiny. His original canon height was like 4'6", but then
I saw that finally. I finally saw that picture of you and Tyken. No, not Tyken. Gosh, Tyken. George's blah hermit name. Forgot it name. Techno. Tango Tech. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I finally
Tech.
saw the canon height of your character with Tango Tech, and it's just like, ah,
Yeah,
it makes you even cuter.
He's
Absolutely
really tiny.
cuter.
Because, as I said in the previous stream, he is a fairy, so he's
a fluffy fairy.
Very fluffy fairy. But yeah, he's tiny and he is a good boy. Tango, yes, Tangy.
Tango, Techno. Hey, I got there somewhere.
Yeah, words, Pooka, words.
Words. Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing that she does while trying to grab some English words. It's just like words. So we've all adopted that when we're trying to think of the proper words of things. It's just like we all start saying that. It's like we can't think of it. Words. What is it?
Yeah. Welcome back if you're coming back. We are not guilty parent cult. What?
Parrot cult? Parrot cult or parent cult?
Parrot cult, like
parrot. Oh, okay.
Parrot.
Oh,
what have I started? I shouldn't have said it.
That's pretty much reality. We all parrot each other inside of our memes.
I mean, yeah.
And we enjoy our memes.
The memes.
We love our parroting. Parroting is life, and we love it.
Yeah, I am a parrot. I am very much a parrot.
But I thought, wait, what is the race of you again? I know it's a fairy, but again, fairy fist bump. But
if my moderators would like to do that as well, I've never heard of the parrot. Hi, Blueberry. Hi, BB. So Finny is a closed species that Gira CF on Instagram owns. He is a Fagon. I got him many years ago. He's a closed species, meaning so you cannot make one without permission or buying a commission from Gira or anything. So basically, you can't really get one, as Bagels has learned.
Okay.
I don't know what the original lore about him is, because it's been a while and I looked at the recent designs and I'm not a huge fan. So currently he is still a Fagon.
Okay.
That's all I can really be. Well, he's a Griffin version, the Griffin subspecies of Fagon, because you have the dragon, you got the fairy, there's a couple more, I think Pixie, and then there's the Griffin, which is Finny, because he's actually fluffy, unlike the other ones, because they're all smooth or scaly, and I'm like, I want something fluffy.
Okay. Yeah. It's that Fagon, that is an absolutely fantastic name.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh, that is a delightful name in itself.
I'm glad.
Mm.
I'm very proud to have him, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with him in the future because the current species look is not my favorite.
Really?
Old design, yeah, the old designs used to be a lot better, and then Gear SCF actually changed up the design a little bit, and I'm just sitting here like, I wonder if I could contact them and figure out what the new designs are or whatever, if anything's changed, because they took everything off Instagram for the most part. But then I messaged them. They're on Amino, like for anime or whatever. Amino's weird, but I don't like it. End of story.
All right. Well, the one that's sitting across from me with the microphone looks good. I love that one though.
Yeah, Finny's a good boy. Did you get permission or commission? Wow, that rhymes. I got him from a make your own slot event thing. Finny is Finny. He is himself. He does not conform. Yes. He's actually technically he doesn't have a gender. But he does prefer he. Ellie, stop. But yeah, no, he like me. He doesn't really have a gender, but he does have a preferred gender. If that makes sense.
Yeah, the Pook.
Pook.
Glebo's over there. It's just like Pooka is a great name, but it smells a bit odd. So that's why Ellie is this like the Farda, and it's like, yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't see that. I missed some stuff.
That is the one emote that is just like, oh, I can't believe I'm making this on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But it was absolutely hilarious where I made the Discord emote of my character just making a fart cloud. It's like, well, I'm making this on stream. Hello.
Now you made me giggle. Oh, good. Yes, preferred pronoun. Yes. Let's see what else is there. You said you're on the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
What's
on
your...
the East Coast. It's midnight, almost midnight.
Oh goodness. Yeah.
But that's almost beginning of my work day, pretty much.
Oh wow. I kind of envy. I don't typically get up till about 10 or 11 no, 10 or 11 a.m. and then just I exist the rest of the day. And then as Ellie knows, I don't go to bed till late, even though I kind of scold him to get into bed, which he should be doing now, but he's here and I very much appreciate him. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, what's your opinion on snow sports?
Snow sports. I think the snow is very pretty. The sports are fantastic. Can I do it? I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. I could probably do it. Do I have the means to do it? No, not really. But if I was in the area, I might give it a shot. But it's not something that I would put myself into. I enjoy watching it. Not figure skating though. Figure skating is, I don't know.
Not like tango. Not gonna do hockey.
No, actually, hockey. Hockey, on the other hand, I went to go see a a Bowling Green hockey game with my my brother and my dad, and that was my first hockey game, and that was actually just a few years ago that I went to the hockey game, and that was a great game. I loved it. I didn't really know too much about the teams, but I got hyped up with my dad and my brother, and it was a fantastic time. I loved it. It was really good. So yeah, you guys,
ski pod.
You guys were talking about temperature last time. I was
yeah.
Just like, yeah, that
Is your temperature range a lot higher?
Yes, kind of. I live in Ohio where everything is definitely cold. Like we just had our first snow today.
I want snow.
And It was very pretty around here, super cold, and extremely slippery. So I hate the cold, absolutely hate the cold. It doesn't matter how hot it gets. I can wear whatever and I'll be fine in the heat. Like yeah, if it gets negative 10 degrees Celsius, I definitely hate it. 0 degrees Celsius is basically my job inside of the cooler, so I guess I can bear it. But if it gets up to like negative 40, if it gets up to, I'm sorry, if it gets up to like 30 degrees Celsius, then I'll get down to probably shorts and a t-shirt, probably. And if it gets up to, yeah, 40, and then you're definitely staying inside. But I absolutely love the heat. Can stand it all. I love heat. Give me more.
Cannot. I think I said 5 to 7 degrees Celsius. Oh my god. Oh no. Clever. Ellie, don't try to make me. I can make Jono go. Oh gosh, no.
I can make what? Jono what?
And Kali go to sleep because Ellie's in the same time zone you are.
Yes, yes, he is.
Ellie.
Yeah, it's midnight for him too.
It is. Let's see. I saw this. The Adventure Man and the Blue Baron. I know them both really, really well. I've been close friends with them. The Blue Baron's from SoCal. The Adventure Man is from the Hollywood area. They both they survive the heat really easily.
That's a nice temperature down there. Here, you can have some of my snow, please, so that I can have some of your warmth. Can we trade that out?
I would. I want snow so freaking badly. I've been skiing since I was 3, so yeah, I've been raised in snow, in cold, and I love it.
Well, you wouldn't be able to ski around this area, however. Since I'm in Ohio, like the northwest portion of Ohio, it is considered to be flatland Ohio. The highest point in my area is basically an overpass.
Yeah, I've heard. Because whenever I talk to my dad, whenever we think about going somewhere for skiing, he says we're never gonna go to Ohio. I'm sorry, we're never gonna go to Ohio.
No, there's nowhere to ski in Ohio. No. This is flatland Ohio. We got farmland out here.
Yeah, I do kind of want to go to Ohio just because
it is and it's good to see and then maybe leave.
Drive through it. That's it.
Yeah. It is a very Piscurex thing. There is a few places that I go over to, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the Windows background where it has the rolling grass hills and stuff like that. I'm like, that's perfect. And then you go beyond that hill, and it's like, oh, that's a highway. So you move back a little bit. That's the Windows background.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The only place I heard of in Ohio was Columbus, and that's because of Zombieland.
Oh yeah. Yep. There's Columbus too. That was a pretty flat drive to Ohio. I forget what a convention I went to. It was some type Oducon, I think it was that I went to.
Conventions?
Well, when we had conventions.
Well, yeah, like not now, but like conventions.
I liked going to some role-playing conventions a while back ago. There was some anime conventions that I went to and some role-playing conventions that I went to. And they were pretty fun. That was the first time I ever LARPed in anything. And, oh my gosh, I hate the undead. But I did do some vampire LARPing as well. And whatever character was given to me got turned to the dark side or whatever.
Ooh.
Just because I wanted to, and it was pretty fun. Affected the entire plot line and probably killed everybody in the process, but it was absolutely fun. Don't think I'll do it again though.
That's fair. Yeah, I did some cosplaying during like my anime years and everything. Cosplay community, not the best community.
Really?
Yeah, it's so competitive, honestly. It's terrifying.
Oh.
Not a huge fan.
Oh. I
It's a
just
lot.
follow cosplay people just because they look. It's good art. Like I follow a lot of artists just because they look good. And
Exactly.
yeah, that's one. What was it? The Ellie Bunny. Yep, that's for sure. That's a follower.
Oh goodness. Ellie, you should make bunny ears for your character, animated character now. Please do it. But yeah, oh gosh, it wasn't just the cosplay community because I admit I was in the furry community as well.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them were toxic beyond belief. So bad.
Yeah, that's why I stay a distance out, looking in, going like, "Hey, that's some good art." Just like join us, and like, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can be over there. What you do is fine. I enjoy what you do. You can be over there. I will not join you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway.
Oh gosh, that was a pun and a half. Unintentional puns. I love them.
I love it. I live for puns. I torture people with puns sometimes. But
that is my family. When we get together for family reunions, that is basically everything. We have dad jokes out the ears.
oh goodness.
It's like we do not stop punning around the Thanksgiving table. It's fantastic. Thankfully, we all like the puns, and then anybody extended family just has to bear us.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I think I'm pretty sure Alaskan Fitz has been subjected to my puns. I'm pretty sure that the Adventure Man's been subjected to my puns at least once or twice. If anything, more than me. Oh yeah, no, the dad jokes are but I've lived off of puns for such a long time.
Delicious bad puns.
Do you have any last minute questions since we're about to wrap up?
Trying to think of a couple. Actually, what does this button do here? I'm not quite sure what this button does. It does a thing or two, possibly.
I'm scared.
It does. Oh gosh, if my computer would actually load some things. Oh well, I guess it doesn't do anything. Nope, I don't have any last minute questions for you.
Alrighty. I'm.
I actually clicked the wrong one, but oh well.
Oh, tier 2!
Whoops, wrong button. My bad. I'm sorry. But you can have it.
Wait a minute.
Yep. Whoops. Wrong button.
Oh my god.
I actually did hit the wrong button, but you can have it. No problem.
Holy crap. Thank you so much.
No problem. This has been fantastic. I absolutely enjoyed talking with you. This has been absolutely fantastic. I loved it. Thank you.
I feel really honored that you had the time to like pop in to my stream and just be able to talk. That this has been so fun. I admit I was really worried about just like being able to vibe properly with you and everything. It was the same thing for when I was talking with Ellie. Like, that's why he asked the mashed potatoes question, and then I kind of stole it from him, as you know. Yeah. So yes, someone, please, I beg of you, clip it. Holy crap, So I think by doing that, you might have pushed me over to my first Twitch payout.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh, Ellie!
Yay! I now have a good.
Ellie, you have
there we
sweetheart. Go. Oh my gosh, Ellie! After this, I beg of you, please go sleep. Please sleep. You've been through a lot these last few days, so please, I beg of you, please do sleep. So Anyway, thank you guys. Oh, hydrate time. Thank you. I've been talking so much.
I really did that.
But thank you guys so much for joining in. I absolutely loved this. Stop trying to drown me, Ellie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Ellie, I am gonna... Stop! I'm upping that counter. Ballistic, remind me. Yes. So, do you have any people that you would like to raid? Joe Hills is not online anymore. Oh, I'm sad.
Let's see here. I need to refresh the page, see if anybody's on here. Oh, there's this person named Silver Lichen.
Pooka Mad Lad, thank you, Ballistic. Oh my gosh, I can't raid myself. Can I?
No, I don't think so. I've looked on the rates list and I haven't seen myself up there. So, no, there's nobody that I'm actually following right now. And you can't raid Bob Ross, unfortunately.
Sadly, see, Ballistic, I can't raid Bob Ross.
Yep, you can't raid Bob Ross. He is unraidable.
Wonder who they are.
There's the two people that I know that work with that do stuff with the Hermit Crafters, the Mr. Joker and Brody Man. Brody Man with Tyken and
I could do that. Because I do actually follow Brody. Ooh, my friend Nick is on live too. Oh my gosh, there's so many people that are live right now. What are they playing? One of my friends is playing Ori and the Will of the Wisps. One of my other friends is playing Warframe. And then there's Brody. Who's just chatting.
I joke. Is anybody? I don't know too many of them other than Brodyman and
Okay, let's see.
Pick a number, 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna pull up a poll because my chat knows better than me.
Brodyman.
Oh.
Bagels is saying Brody, do the poll. It took me a while to figure out how to do that poll thing. I'm glad you know how to do that, thankfully.
Yeah, I'm
Frame.
Ooh, okay. Really, wow, okay. I guess that means we might go Brody because no one's voting for Warframe. Oh, one for Ori?
Oh.
Ooh, this is hype. Let's see. Oh.
There's the Warframe one.
Brody Pog. Okay, it looks like it might be Brody. Unless it changes within the next few seconds. Let's see. Yep, looks like it's gonna be Brody. You voted. Oh, thank you, Pam Pam. Alrighty. Looks like it's gonna be Brody Man. So, like I said, thank you guys so much. This stream will be up on YouTube in 24 hours because Ellie mentioned that there is a time limit thing where you can put it on. Yeah. I completely forgot about that. I didn't get caught the first time. Pooka, it was super cool to get to know you better, man. Silver, oh, thank you so much, Ellie. That means a lot. I will probably message you after this, or you message me. I don't know. Someone's gonna message each other. So anyway,
I'm glad to know Ellie for a little bit, and two of the interviews that I've watched of him.
Yeah, I really like Ellie. Ellie, you're a sweet guy. I'm so happy to have met you. Pooka, I'm so glad to have been able to talk to you and get to know you and
This has been great. I loved it. Thank you.
It's been so fun. Let's go raid Birdman.